Hello and welcome to the new video in the Road to 2500 series. So today I was black against random orange with a rating of 2285. So let's see. d4, d6, bishop f4. So my opponent goes for the London system. And I played knight f6, e3, g6, knight c3. So here my opponent prevented my idea. So my hope was that he will develop the knight, and then I wanted to chase his bishop, as it happened in some of my games with both colors. Yeah, we had this position actually. I think in one of my games with both colors. I was also white in this situation. But by developing the knight to c3, he kept the queen controlling that diagonal, so I don't have that move in the line I just showed you. Okay, so I played a waiting move, hoping for knight f3, but he developed the bishop. It's like he was reading my mind. Amazing. So I made another waiting move, and he did it again. He didn't want to develop knight f3, so he never lets me go after his dark square bishop. And here I was afraid of h5. I don't know is it really dangerous, but I was afraid of it. So I decided to strike in the center first, and after this exchange, I blocked that h pawn. I don't know how good it is, but I didn't want to let him push and activate the rook. Okay, so now he developed the knight because I can't chase his bishop anymore, the dark square bishop. And here there are two things I have to worry. One is a knight g5 followed by bishop c4. So that's a two-move threat, but still very meaningful. So I have to be ready to face that. And also I have to be ready for queen here, rook here, and queen d6 once my bishop moved. So all my next moves are played with these ideas in mind, to be ready to answer those two typical tries by white. And he chose the one where he infiltrates the d6 square. And but I'm ready. So when he does that, which he did, I had it all planned out. So I exchange the queens, and then I go rook e8, vacating the f8 square, so I can kick out this rook and maybe even go there to attack this knight. So he doubled up, and I kicked his rook. So the rook went back, and here comes another problem. So I would like to play with this f6 knight, but that knight protects the d7 knight, so it cannot move because these two rooks are striking on d7. I would also like to move this knight, but that knight protects the pawn, so it cannot move. Because of that, my bishop and my rook are in some kind of a bind. But it's okay, because there is no way for white to take advantage of it. I just need to be careful not to move the wrong piece and lose material. So I played bishop b4, introducing ideas of exchanging, and then going to e4 and trying to exchange some more and ruining white's pawns. Now white switched to the first mentioned plan, attacking the f7 square, and he did it successfully. So let's see, b5, bishop b3, king g7, knight g5. So this move attacks here, but I'm always ready to protect, and I did protect. But then after a3, bishop c3, bc3, my opponent shocked me. Actually, I played knight c5. Now my knight can move. The pawn was not hanging anymore. And my opponent shocked me here with bishop f7. And I thought that this is just a bad move. But actually, this move was excellent. And I made a losing move here. I don't know if I know I will not tell you if I lost the game, but I made a losing move here. So let's see first what does the computer suggests. So computer says to go here with the knight, exchange, and now the computer doesn't take the rook but goes to c3, and then um, some more moves are shown in my analysis by the computer, but it's not so easy to follow it. But becomes easier to understand it if you look how he could have punished me for my bad move. So let's see, this was my move, rook f7, and if he would continue in the best manner, the game would look like something like this. So I'm just going to show you some mysterious moves by the engine. So these moves are above my level, but when I saw them, I was really surprised. And what is interesting is that in this position, where white is missing a piece for several pawns, the computer gives advantage of +5 for white. And yeah, I guess that white's pawns and pieces have so much activity, they restrict my pieces. But I didn't see any of this, I'll be honest with you. So when I captured that bishop, I thought he must recapture, and my opponent thought the same. So he took it, and now the position is balanced. So he did get two pawns for um, 2 pawns and a rook for two minor pieces, so it should be balanced. And I was worried that he is gonna make a double attack, so I developed my bishop. Now if he does that, I am ready to protect, because this knight is not hanging anymore. So he played f3. My guess was that he wants to restrict my knight, so I jumped first to d5, and if he goes with the same idea again, my knight is ready to jump in. So for example, attacking the rook, and if the rook moves, I can reposition my knight to, actually here I win material, so he shouldn't play that. Maybe he has something else. Oh yeah, so he can go here, attack this rook. So when I take, he takes, I could take this pawn, and I cannot really evaluate this position. I asked the engine, it says balanced, but when two humans play, this is anybody's game. This would be a crazy endgame. So that was my idea with knight d5, not to let him to push e4. And what did he play? So he defended the pawn, and now I jumped in with my knight. Maybe also not the best move, but my idea is just to attack twice on c3. And here my opponent made a mistake. So he thought the same as I did. I thought that he needs to protect the c3 pawn, and he did so, and then he lost quickly. But the computer shows that the correct idea is to push the g-pawn and try to open files and take advantage of the position of my king. But uh, let's see what happens after rook d3. Yeah, now I'm going to infiltrate on the c4 square. That's what I tried. And knight b6, and here my opponent sped up the process of losing, because he just set himself up for this fork, and here he asked for for the takeback. But what can I do? I don't ask for takeback. I don't give them. So yeah, he after some time, when he saw that I'm not giving, he played, and maybe he was upset because I didn't give him takeback. I don't know. He blundered another piece, and that was the end. Yeah, so with this game, actually, I crossed 2400 again. So that's good. Back where we belong, I, I hope. So stay tuned for more games. I hope I will play more often in the near future. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye.